You want to win more expired listings? Well, in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for coming by and checking out another video. And like I said in the beginning, today we are talking expired listings and how to convert more of those listings or those expired listings into listings for yourself. So whether you're a single agent or on a team, this is definitely something that I think is going to help you. Now, I did not come up with this on my own. There's my disclaimer right there. I took a course. I like parts of the course. This is one thing that's kind of stuck that I've been doing. And I gotta say, I've actually slacked off from doing this lately just because I've been kind of busy with other things. I'm sure most of you, it's, getting into your spring market, so things are really picking up. But I try to do this throughout the year. So there's a multi-stage offense to this when dealing with either for sale by owners or in this case, expired listings. So the first things first is I go to my Plus Leads is who I get all my data from. So they give me emails, phone numbers, the listing information, the expired MLS number. So the first thing you want to do is check to make sure the house is still expired. Once that's done, go into your email. Now I use Gmail for the majority of my emails, and what I do is I set up a template in there. So I have the template already pre-made. I drop in the address, hit send, it sends it out. Now this, and I'll show you all this on the computer what I'm doing. So what I do is then I go to the MLS and I print out the MLS data sheet, which is basically this, and it has everything on here from the address to the original list price, days on market, description, stuff like that. Now this is the part that I'm going to mail out. So the first thing is going to be the email, and then they're going to go into my CRM and that EXP. We have the pleasure of using KV Core, which is fantastic. I don't even think I use it to its full potential, but I set them up in a drip campaign and they get automated emails and text messages from me to kind of keep them engaged. And then as they respond to stuff, I chime in and the CRM takes back over. So then what you want to do is get yourself a red marker. I prefer a red Sharpie. You can use what other color you want. And there's a few things I want to look for on this data sheet. So the first thing I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at the status, and we all know it's expired. So I'm going to write a little circle around that. And then what I'm going to do is look at the list price and days on market. And like this one here, it was originally listed at $324,900. And if anybody knows me, you know I don't like to use those numbers because everybody uses them. I like to do things a little bit different. So what I do is I circle both those numbers. So you're getting something that looks like this. Okay, so let me see if you can see that. So you can see that's kind of, let me just turn my light down over here because that's super bright. So if I turn that down, you can see that a little bit better. So you can see that that is the first things that I look at on here. Then I also take a look at the photo, and this photo is bad enough on the printout, but when I looked at it online through the MLS, you could tell that they weren't professionally done. They were probably done with an iPhone or some type of Samsung Android device. Now, don't get me wrong, those photos have a place in real estate. That's on IG, stories, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, that type of stuff if you're shooting a TikTok video in front of the property, because those photos have a place and it's not on the MLS or Realtor.com, Trulia, Zillow, all the major sites, even your own site if you have it. And so I circle that photo like I did right there. Then usually what I see next is, which they did in this one, is they don't ever put in the room sizes. The room sizes aren't there. And then they really don't go into much detail as far as the copy. And this copy's not terrible on it. There's some stuff that could be done. So what I do is if they're missing the room sizes, I circle the room sizes, I circle the description because maybe there's some typos in it or something like that, is I just write, I know why your home didn't sell, give me a call, Aaron. And then I put my phone number into a nice little thing. So the first thing they see when they open it up is they see the expired and they see all the... Now let's jump on the computer and I'll show you some of the things that I am doing there. All right, here we are on the computer. And so like I said, I use My Plus Leads for a lot of my stuff for my data. Sometimes that is good, sometimes it's bad. Let's just take a quick look here. I know there's one in Ellington I wanted to look at, and that's this one here on Sandy Beach Road because it's right on the lake. And I don't really care about any of this stuff. I'm going to look this stuff up on the MLS anyways, but the first thing I'm going to do is copy this number here, go over to my smart MLS. Let me just move this up here and go into quick search, paste it, hit go. There we go. and it shows that it's still expired. So I'm going to pull this up. This is the page here I'm going to print out. And again, I'm going to circle, days on market, the price. That's a terrible photograph aerially. I have no idea what property I'm looking at. There should be something in there. So I'm going to circle that. They did do the approximate room sizes, but they didn't do any features. So I'm going to circle that. And then I'm going to circle the add copy. Now, once I have that printed out, put that in an envelope, send it out to the homeowner. I'm going to take this here, copy it, and I'm going to go over to my Gmail, hit new, and then all I'm going to do here is get rid of all this stuff. You want to make sure there's nothing in there, because when you pull up your template, and we're going to do an expired one, it's going to pop that in there for you. Then all I'm going to do, and I've already sent this person an email earlier, is put their email address in there, and then hit send, which I don't need to do right now. Now, once that's done, the next thing that we're gonna take a look at here is my drip campaign. So, CSV file, and then you can import that right into whatever CRM you're using, whether it's now, if you're using these guys and you're using Lion's Desk, it automatically syncs in, or you can use their Arch Power Dialer. I take a CSV file, got it right that time, and I bring it right into KV Core. And when I do that, this is the campaign that it's going to hit is my expired. So they're going to get another email from me just introducing who I am. They're going to get a text 2 hours later, and then every day they're going to get something, or it's going to tell me to call them. That's pretty much it. That, really kind of sets it up, because you're getting them in a couple different ways. So you're getting them with an email, you're getting them with a phone call, you're getting them with a text message. And if you really want to take it to the next level, search them on Facebook or LinkedIn, and then send them a message that way too. Let's say you don't have a service like that. You don't have MyPlusLeads or RedX or any of the other ones. You can very well do this and go into the expireds. Here's all the addresses. So here's the Sandy Beach Road. Now, say you want to do something, you don't want to do a $225,000 house. Maybe you only want to work in the millions. So here is one where it was just up here. I just saw 4.7 million. So that's in Greenwich. So let's take a look at that. So again, not a bad photo. Some photos of the house. 352 days on market. That's kind of crazy. So I'm circling that. I'm circling the price. Now look, we just saw a $225,000 house, and it had the approximate room sizes. They did not do this here for a $4 million listing. I'm not saying the agent's lazy. All I'm saying is that it should be there. There's no reason why we can't have that information put in there. So what you want to do is you want to show your clients or your prospective clients these expired listings. Not only are you reaching out to help them solve a problem, which is getting their home sold, and they haven't done that yet, but you're showing them reasons why, other than I can just sell your home faster than anybody else because I have a big R on my chest for a realtor, which, doesn't make any sense to me. You have to bring these people value. They've already gotten burned by one agent, maybe multiple agents. They're already tired of hearing their phone ring and everything else. So what you want to do is you want to take this address here, depending on your, no, get out of there. Depending on your area, you might have access to this resource here, which is the NARRPR. And what you want to do is you just want to go and punch in that address, and it will show you that it's recently expired, show you the photos. But here you go, you want the homeowner's information. Then you can go over to a website called Spokio, and then you're going to put in their name, or you can even do their address and sign up. I think it's like 20 bucks a month. It works really well. And then it's going to give you some data if the data is out there. Also scrub like social media accounts and stuff like that. And this is just a multi-prong, however you want to put it, a multi-way to hit the for sale by owner the expired listings, as opposed to just calling them. I also do this with for sale by owners, very similar format, just a lot of different wording in the content that I'm sending them. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.